Chaos erupted when Lamont Roach punched Gervonta Davis backstage at a boxing event after Davis cancelled their highly anticipated lightweight clash. That's right, Gervonta was scheduled to face Lamont on March 1st in what was meant to be his final fight before retirement. But at the last minute, Davis pulled out, and Lamont wasn't having it. The whole incident unfolded backstage and turned into complete mayhem.
Shit.
Alright guys, turn out please. Right in front right here. Use the word thing. The shoulder.
Here's how it all went down. Lamont and Gervonta crossed paths backstage at a private event. At first, fans assumed it was just another round of trash talk to hype up their upcoming fight.
They retiring.
What changed? What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened throughout this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might regain the love for it though? You never know. Like you say, you got to walk today.
Out of nowhere, Tank hit Lamont with a straight-up disrespectful comment. "I'm not fighting a nobody like you." That's right. He basically told Lamont he wasn't worth his time anymore, and that remark has been making serious waves across the fight world.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people. It don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight.
Gervonta, looking calm and collected, was completely dismissive. Like Lamont didn't even deserve to share the ring with him. That's when Lamont's energy shifted from trash talk to pure, unfiltered rage. At first, the people around them thought it was just more fight hype. But nope, it got real. Lamont's face shifted from focused intensity to full-blown fury. He wasn't about to sit there and take that kind of disrespect, especially after all the work he'd put in leading up to the fight. Without a second thought, Lamont lunged at Gervonta, and boom, punches started flying. The whole room was left in shock.
But just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show up.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
And if you thought it couldn't get any crazier, both of their entourages jumped in, making the scene even messier. A full-on brawl broke out as everyone started throwing punches. Security scrambled to take control, but the tension was so thick you could feel it in the air. It was total chaos backstage, with both camps completely going off.
You can't do shit. Wait, I don't give a fuck.
I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was quiet, if y'all was loud.
We got the whole hood over there. Like, twisted up. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Y'all can do whatever y'all want. My mother, he can't stop nothing over here.
None of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's gonna get f***ed up over here. What do I look like getting f***ed up?
Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And He gonna pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee it.
Calm down. Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you fucked up. Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool. This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you off your spot. They gonna trick you out your spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Come on, stop. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it hard for him.
It took multiple security guards to finally pull them apart, and even then, they had to separate the entourages to keep things from getting worse. It was like a scene straight out of a movie, and Lamont clearly wasn't done. He was still fired up. But the real drama was just beginning. Hear me out, Gervonta Davis is one of the biggest names in boxing right now. He's got power, speed, and that killer instinct fans can't get enough of. His fight schedule is always headline-worthy, and his matchups are consistently fire.
Rip him out.
Oh my God.
Work.
Go kick his ass.
All the way up. Work. Come on. Work. Get up there. Come on. Jump. Let's jump. There you go. Jump. Come on. Jump. There you go. Jump. Come on. Come on, man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the beginning.
When it was announced that Tank would face Lamont Roach on March 1st, fans were buzzing. Lamont was hungry for a shot at Tank, and it looked like the perfect matchup. Two fighters in their prime, both coming off big wins, both chasing that title shot.
My whole family's from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me.
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking.
Don't
Never.
say, bro.
That's cap. What I'm about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
It gotta be.
You gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be. Hey,
Somebody lying.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying.
Hey.
Somebody lying.
hey. I'm
Okay,
glad my
Tank,
name is somebody.
But there's a twist in this story. Gervonta had been talking about retirement for a while. It wasn't a secret that he was considering hanging up his gloves.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry. You know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
But did anyone expect it to come this early, especially in the prime of his career? Not at all. So when Gervonta dropped the bombshell, it caught everyone completely off guard.
This is a huge fight for the DMV area. Does that add a little extra motivation, him being from DC, from Baltimore, going into this fight?
Not really. Like, I've been coming up and coming to DC like for a minute since I was young, so I don't really see like, you know, like the.
It's more so for the crowd. It ain't necessarily between me and him, DC, Baltimore, but like for the crowd, it definitely is. As a area thing, it is.
Now, Tank, Roach said earlier today that, you know, he feels like the guys that you've knocked out recently don't have a chin. What's your response to that?
We got to test his chin out. Come watch the first.
We ain't on that. Motherfuckers don't hit me.
What's your reaction to that, Lamont? You said, you know, you feel like guys.
That's what we gonna be in there for. He same thing he gonna try to test. I'm gonna try to test.
You say my post, right?
You said, which one?
Well, I told you to leave the kids home.
My son gonna be front and center.
How I'm going, I'm trying to get so much out of this and get away from it. Like, I have a house on an island. Y'all won't see me again type shit. Like, that's how I'm trying to beat. I'm trying to beat all this type shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be around this too much longer. I don't even want the spotlight. Y'all can have it.
I guess it was the perfect way to go out on top, right?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really trying to be in this too much longer. That's the answer right there for you.
How old are you now? 28?
28.
Yeah. How much longer are you expecting to do it?
Once I get them guys out of there, I'm gone.
Is that right? Let's say like 30-ish, something like that? Why do you want to get out so soon?
I want to just help people that's coming behind me. I feel as though that's more important. Future.
Is that why you got Lamont Peterson and Anthony on this card?
They was before me, but they're trying to do my good deeds. I feel as though it's something that is installed in me. There's loyalty. I feel as though that's something that people are missing out here. I feel as though if you're in a position to help somebody, help them.
And then out of nowhere, just weeks before the fight, Gervonta cancels it. No explanation, no build-up, just a sudden last-minute decision to pull out.
He mentioned being retired. He also seems like he's got a plan before retirement, which I appreciate. Listen, man, life is about planning. Yeah. And if anything, consider that a part of his plan. He knows what he wants to do, and he knows what he's trying to do before he gets out of here. You know, at the same time, like Terrence, for instance, I don't talk to Terrence about retirement. He'll ask me sometimes like, how you feel, how is that kind of stuff. I try not to be overly excited about it. I'm excited as heck to be retired. But when it comes to Terrence, it's my boy. What I can is put bugs in his ear, in his head about wanting to be retired, because I know once the closer you get to wanting to be there, the closer you are to there and further away from actual competition, you know? So, Tank, you know, while he mentioned being retired, he also seems like he's got a plan before retirement, which
Fans, including Lamont, were left shocked and frustrated.
He says that he's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, you know, I'm going to just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that, or why he shouldn't be contemplating that.
Lamont had been training hard and promoting the fight for months, only to be left in limbo.
Beat his ass. Can't do shit, wait. For real. I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was quiet, if y'all was loud.
We got the whole hood over there.
Like, twist it up. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Y'all can do whatever y'all want. My mother, he can't stop nothing over here.
None of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's gonna get f***ed up over here. What do I look like getting f***ed up?
Get this. Lamont Roach is a professional boxer, and like most fighters, he's got pride. This fight was massive for his career, the kind of opportunity you don't let slip away. So when Gervonta pulled out at the last minute, Lamont's patience snapped. He'd been grinding for this moment, putting in the hours in the gym, preparing mentally and physically for the biggest fight of his life.
Things that's happened to me over the years is rapping gets harder, but rhyming gets easier. If that makes any sense.
But now, not only was the fight off, Lamont was left looking like a fool in front of fans and the media. Word started spreading that he wasn't going to take this lying down. You have to understand, ego plays a huge role in boxing. Lamont had been calling out Gervonta for a while, and now it felt like pure disrespect. The boxing world couldn't stop talking about it. Everyone was speculating, was it personal? Was Tank not ready? Or was he just avoiding the heat from Lamont? But Lamont was furious, and he wasn't about to let Tank off easy. That's where the brawl came from.
They talking, they talking, they talking, they talking, they talking, but you know I get, you know I gonna 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 get, I'm gonna get, a real machine, you know I gonna get, a real.
Now I know what you're thinking. Was this a publicity stunt? Honestly, it could have been. But I don't think Lamont was playing games. He looked genuinely pissed off. And Gervonta? He looked like someone who wasn't expecting that kind of heat from Lamont, especially after thinking he could just cancel the fight without consequences.
What do you think of the announcement of the Gervonta Davis Roach fight?
I think that, he's had a lot of criticism, but it's not a bad fight. Lamont Roach is a world champion. He's smaller than Gervonta Davis. The problem is not many people are aware of who he is or his ability. But he can fight. I don't think it's a huge fight, but not a terrible.
For Lamont, this was a make-or-break moment. A chance to finally get noticed in the boxing world. Sure, throwing punches might not have been the smartest move, but it definitely got people talking. In a sport where respect is everything, Lamont took a huge risk by going after Tank like that. But honestly, it worked. People started paying attention. Everyone saw that Lamont wasn't a pushover, and if Gervonta thought he could walk away without a fight, he had another thing coming.
You consider you and Gervonta friends?
Friends? Probably.
Is it going to be hard to go in the ring and fight your friend?
Not at all.
Are you all going to be friends after?
Yeah, why not?
Either way it goes.
Both making money.
But you guys are making each other bleed.
Hopefully I just make him bleed.
Oh, true. Okay.
So what happens now? First off, you've got to consider the fallout for Lamont. This might actually be a blessing in disguise. His name is all over the headlines, and whether you like him or not, you're thinking about him. Sure, he might have burned some bridges with Gervonta, but it's hard to ignore the fire he showed, something boxing fans deeply respect. As for Gervonta, things are a bit more complicated. He's already been talking about retirement, and now this? It's going to be tough for him to walk away from the sport without answering some serious questions.
Bro, yeah, I know, but I don't want to do him crazy because he's on the come up, so I don't want,
But big boy to little boy, you gotta give him a young
stay, you know what I mean? I would wild out because he tried to do that with the Floyd shit. Just, stay in shape, young champ. Stay in the gym.
Was this a move to avoid a tough fight, or was it a personal issue that led Tank Davis to cancel? Whatever the reason, Tank Davis is going to have to face the music. Whether he fights Lamont in the future or not, this backstage brawl has only added more fuel to the fire.
When I see him.
Why is that, Tank?
I'm gonna really slap the shit out. I see him.
Teofimo?
Yeah.
What you think about Teofimo calling you and Crawford a friend?
I just said what I said.
Do you think his demeanor gonna change if he get in front of you?
Yeah, cause they all put. You see what Keyshawn said when I said what I said on Twitter. I try to provoke him. He don't like when people call him. What I call him? To provoke him to do something. He ain't come with that same energy. He called me a prop thing because I'm light skinned. Yeah, I bet. No. Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who
I
might
keep
be
saying his
afraid?
name for?
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of something, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like, he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only winning basketball and football. That shit.
As expected, the internet exploded after the incident. Fans on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok were all sharing their opinions. Some backed Lamont, saying he was simply standing up for himself and proving he wasn't afraid to call out the bigger names in boxing. Others criticized Gervonta Davis for pulling out of the fight, accusing him of dodging the challenge. But no matter where you stand, one thing is clear: this situation gave Lamont Roach instant credibility. Whether you love him or hate him, he's no longer just a name on the undercard. He's someone willing to go toe-to-toe with one of the sport's biggest stars. So, what's the takeaway? Lamont Roach might have gone a little too far with that punch, but there's no denying he made a statement. As for Gervonta Davis, he's got some serious questions to answer. If you're a boxing fan, you know things for sure. It's only. Let me know your thoughts, fam. Did Lamont have the right to throw that punch? Was Gervonta dodging a fight? Drop a comment below and let's talk. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insane boxing drama. See you in the next one.